What is up, guys? In this video I'm going to be making a truck bed or dolly cart, whatever you call it, to put my bed on to be able to move it in and out of the paint booth so I can paint it a lot easier and get it back on my truck. So I found these two on Amazon. They are $145. That one's $195. 145. Yeah, they can be expensive, but I just found some scrap boards behind the shed. Some of them's rotten, but we're gonna make it work, and we're gonna see if we can put something together that we can put this bed on. This is the old bed, so I took my measurements off of this, so we'll build it to spec to this and see what we can do. I was gonna build them out of 2x4s, but I found these 2x6s behind the shed. This one's pretty bad. That one might have to cut that one off about halfway. And then I found a 4x6 I'll use as the base. And so all I had to buy was these wheels at Harbor Freight. They were $5 each. They rated for 320 pounds each. And I think a bed is maybe 500 or so. So that'll more than hold it. So let's get this put together. I took some measurements. I looked at the ones online, and I think we can knock this out pretty easy. All right, I'm gonna put the wheels on first. And I had to find a bunch of scrap washers and stuff. I mean, this is gonna be a whole hodgepodge of stuff, but I'm trying to do this for cheap as possible. And then after this, might just scrap it. I found a bed. It's up in around Jackson, Mississippi. I'm gonna go Friday and pick it up, if it's still there. Has a small little dent on the side, which we can get that out. We're gonna use that V-Bore dent puller. We'll get that right out. Beds for this truck is pretty expensive. A 5'9" bed. If it was a 6-foot bed or an 8-foot bed, there's plenty of those, because they take those off for work trucks and put on, like for a plumber, maybe for a flatbed, those different kind of beds. So there's plenty of those available, but not very many 5'9" beds. So it's kind of hard to find them. And I got this. Hopefully I'll get it for around $1,300 to $1,400. And I got the tailgate. I think I have a company going to work with us and send us a bumper. I've been kind of going back and forth. It's a good, nice off-road bumper. So that should finish it up. Got the seat belt sent off, and truck's coming together. Let's knock these out, keep them going. So I'm making the base 4 foot long. I think that's going to be good enough. I think I'm going to make it about 3 foot tall. I don't want it so high while I'm trying to paint. And I want it high enough where the base, I can slide it on the back of this truck pretty easy. The ones I saw on Amazon are about 34 inches tall. Yeah, so don't judge me on this carpentry work. This is just one of those jobs to get it done. All right, got the wheels on. I think I'm gonna make it 46 inches wide on the bottom. That way it'll get me between the two wheel wells. I think this board is good. I trim it up on both ends. All right, I definitely should have waited to put the wheels on, because now it's hard to put this board on the top. So I'm gonna just screw this one down and try to figure out a way to attach this one. It's just too unstable trying to do this by myself. Let's see, I might put this one, go ahead and get it on. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna get this on here. That's gonna be tough. Okay, I think I figured out a way to do this. Hard doing stuff by yourself. This side squared off. All right, base is done. Rust should go easier. Come up on the sides. Come up 32 to 36 inches, and then run a 2x6 across. Might have to put some diagonal bracing on it too. Okay, so as it sits, it's 46 by 4 foot. So I'm gonna come up here. Still ain't figured out the height yet, because the truck height is 34 inches. So I'd like to be just a little bit above that. That way we can easily slide it on. I'm gonna cut the boards 32 because the wheel is right at 5, so that's gonna give me 37 inches of height. So that's gonna be plenty. They don't have to be perfect. I'm gonna cut this one, use that as the pattern. gonna be close on having enough wood. Yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah, you definitely want to put the wheels on last. I don't know why I put those on first, because even putting this, it's kind of hard to hold it up. And it's way easier to pre-drill your screws, like have them already halfway inserted. All right, let's see what it looks like. Now I'm gonna put a board across the top, and that's what the bed's gonna sit on. I'm down to my last two, so had to give me these stringers, but I'm gonna probably need something to tie it together so these don't buckle out. It's 51 and right at 51. I'll probably just go buy some cheap 2x4s for that. Let's see how it's gonna look though. It looks awfully tall, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it up there. Well, that's gonna be hard to get the bed way up there. Jesus. Screwing down the last runner. I think we're definitely gonna have to have some cross bracing. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's gonna be too wobbly at the top. We'll try to run a board across here. I don't know if this is gonna be long enough. It'll come in the inside. No, it's not long enough. I'm determined to do this without buying any wood. So we'll see if I can find some more scraps. I found one board for this, but the last one is a little too short. I think I have enough that I can maybe a couple inches on each side. I don't know how I'm gonna get the bed on here. Let's see, where's the drill? I think I built it a little too tall. And that is it for this. So this is what it looks like all finished. Hey, it came out to be from the concrete to the top is about 38 inches, which I think the ones online just said 32 from the top of the wheel. So I don't know what size wheels they have. They didn't give that measurement. I may go ahead and attempt to try to see what it looks like on this old one. Might try to put it on there. Now, I should probably wait till Tyler gets home to do this, but this bed's old. I might just, it don't matter if I tear it up anymore. I'm gonna just lean it to one side, roll that under it. Might have to strap it down and tilt it back over. If it don't work, it don't work. Then I'll just wait till he gets home. If I can even lift it up. There we go. See if it'll stay. Not long enough. Well, at least the width is good. That fits perfect. There's no way I can lift it, so I'll put these straps to come around. So hopefully it's going to take some of the weight from the bottom and kind of tip it up and over. At this point, I'm just trying to see if I can do it by myself. So let's ratchet that and see what happens. We made it. Got it. It fits on there perfect. Actually, it's not that tall because when I'm painting, I don't want to be bending way down to paint here. So it's actually a good height. It might be a few inches too high, but it's going to be fine. So it sits on that beam perfectly, and it's level. So this is how you make a cheap truck bed dolly for 20 bucks. I know it's not the best, but it's going to get the job done. We only need it for this one project, just to roll it in and out the paint booth. And let me know if you like this kind of content. I know it's kind of more behind the scenes, just kind of small little projects. Normally I would have just built this and used it on our normal Saturday video that we film. But if you're new here, you might want to subscribe. We're rebuilding this Chevy Silverado. We're going to be getting a new bed. We got a tailgate we're going to paint. We straightened the frame out. We got a lot going on. We got some companies going to be working with us. So consider subscribing, and we will see you in the next video.